of some sort. Never quite know if we're live. I think we are. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. We are live. Let me just do the few usual final checks. Make sure that everything is as it needs to be. Yep, I think that's good. Pretty sure everything is working. Sign into the chat here. Let's just pin this comment. Doing everything one step at a time. Game kicks off in 10 minutes. We'll get the lineup ready in just a second. Just still doing a couple of bits and bobs before we properly get into this. If you're watching in the future, just skip the next wee bit until at least kickoff, which is in 10 minutes. Okay, so, right. Let's start this properly now. Welcome everyone to the Sandy Jones Show. If you've tuned in now or you're watching this from the future, really appreciate you watching. And today we are here for the return of Sideshow Bob himself, the very man who played in the 2012 Champions League final with a torn hammy, the man who you didn't know if he was going to get a booking, a red card, or score the greatest goal you've ever seen from 40 yards. The wildest haircut, the silliest videos, one of the most legendary, polarizing figures, a cult hero, if you will, David Luiz, has returned, not as a player, and there's old Father Time creeping on you. When I heard it was David Luiz, I was like, is he still playing? And then I looked and it was like, bloody hell, he's managing them. It's been some years since David Luiz retired, which is crazy. Feels like not that long ago that he was at Chelsea. It's been a minute. It's been a decade. So a lot has happened, obviously, and I don't know, it must be nice weather in Pavos. I can think of worse places to live. It's an interesting job choice for him. I think it's really cool that David Luiz is coming back to Stamford Bridge today. And we need to make what is probably a straightforward game, or at least everyone thinks it should be a straightforward game, as straightforward as possible. The problem is that we've been able to make straightforward games very the opposite of straightforward, backwards, curved around a roundabout. So we really need to just do what we need to do today and get the job done. I'm hoping for, well, lineups are here. The lineups are as follows. Okay, we've got Jorgensen in goal. First red flag. Malo Gusto, Hato, Badiashile, James, Fofana. Interesting. So James, Caicedo, Fernandez midfield, perhaps? Oh wait, Badiashile. So definitely, hold on a sec. How are we going to line up? Garnacho, Fernandez, Delap up front, Pedro Neto as well. in there. 4-2-3-1 would be surely Gusto, Hato, Fofana, Badiashile. Midfield would be Reece James, Caicedo. And obviously Enzo. I guess they would be interchanging a little bit. I wonder how high up the pitch Enzo's going to play today. And then front three of Garnacho, Neto, and Delap. I don't hate it. It's actually a relatively strong team. One thing that's interesting is where's Gittins? This guy's just not getting a chance at the moment. Esteval, is he sick? I guess oh no, he's on the bench. So Esteval's on the bench, Cucurella's on the bench, Chalaba's on the bench, Joao Pedro, Gittins, Tyreek George, haven't seen him for a while, not even on the bench. He's on the bench. Achiampong, Santos. Okay, so it's an interesting one. It's like how is he gonna line up this team? How is he gonna line up this team? Are we gonna get the best from this team? It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. Have a quick look at their team. I can't see a single name that I recognize except, of course, David Luiz. Oh, he's not the manager. Hold on. Am I tripping? He's not the manager. He's on the bench. I've just been going on for 10 minutes that this guy was retired, and I couldn't believe that he's retired. I'm tripping. I want whatever he's having. I'm talking about myself. I didn't know that. Okay, so David Luiz is actually going to play today. He's on the bench to play today. He'll be coming on for sure. Anderson Silva, they've got obviously one of the best UFC fighters of all time. Anderson Silva is probably the same one. And player number 11, Jaja, or as you say in Spanish, Haha. There's literally a guy called Lols on their team, number 11. I see a lot of Portuguese-sounding names, so they've obviously got some Brazilian or Portuguese action, these guys. But apart from that, I don't know anything about them. Where can I see that? Is there like a head-to-head or anything? Yeah, we've never played them before, I don't think. This is the first time. And yeah, match is going to kick off in 4 minutes. The Stamford Bridge is rocking. It's an evening match for the Champions League. The lights are on. It's, you know, we have to just, again, put our fan hat on and enjoy the next 90 minutes of football. Hopefully we can get through this with a convincing win. But I heard that the stadium was going to be quite empty. I heard that they couldn't give away the tickets for this game. And yeah, I reckon we could have a very strange sort of atmosphere tonight. Who knows what it's going to actually be like in practice. But I can see there from the pan shots around the ground, there's a lot of empty seats. I don't know if it's going to stay like that or if people are just taking their time after getting a pie and bovril before the game. Maybe had a couple pints of Guinness, like I did on my birthday. If anyone was there, definitely had a good time that day. And yeah, Stamford Bridge looks bloody empty. If this is live, this is concerning. If this is live, this is concerning. There's really like no one there. There's no one there. It's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen it this empty for a game before. There's 30%, 40%, no one there. Crazy. Crazy. I can't quite believe that, to be honest. I did know it was going to be lower numbers. They were saying it was going to be lower numbers. I saw that there was a lot of tickets being resold, and I wouldn't be surprised if they put them on general sale to non-members and everything. But yeah, this is crazy. If those shots were live, I'm not kidding, I reckon about half the stadium is empty. and half is full, depending on whether or not you're an optimist, which is usually the case, let's be honest. So Sky Sports have us lined up with Caicedo, James in the pivot, Enzo Fernandez in the 10, essentially, Garnacho, Neto either side, Roy Delap up front. Huge game for him, huge game for Garnacho, just to keep his momentum going. I think this is a huge game for every player who's getting a chance tonight, because it's a little bit Conference League vibe. But let's be real, we're above that competition and that caliber of opponent. And these guys, I don't know how on earth they've done it, but they're in the Champions League, so we should be putting these guys to the sword. Let's be real. Anything short of that will be disappointing. So hopefully, after the team picture here, and us acting it like that, because that's to be afraid of. Why did I think that David Luiz was their manager? What am I'm absolutely tripping. I could have sworn someone told me that. He's not. He's on the bench. Number 4, David Luiz. Sema played for Watford. Pretty sure Watford is linked to Rosenior somehow. I'm pretty sure he managed there or whatever in his illustrious career as a manager so far. I'm pretty sure his paths might have crossed this man Sema's during that time. So are there going to be some tactics here? Has he been able to build a Lego model that takes into account the fact that we know everything about Sema in defense today for Pavos? Has that been happening? I think it might have. Hopefully. I mean, you can only hope. Right, here we go. I'm going to concentrate now because I want to get this clock right. Kickoff will be any second. Okay, the stadium's filled up a hell of a lot more than it did when I first saw. Okay, no, it's. I think those shots must have been from way before or something, because that was crazy. I was like, there's no way there's that few people at this game. Would sell the tickets on general sale. I'm sure a lot of people, myself included, if they were nearby, would have thought, you know what, I don't even need to pay for the membership or anything. I just buy a ticket. How often can you just go and buy a ticket and sit at Stamford Bridge for the price of a normal ticket? I do see sparse empty seats for sure, but yeah, it's not. It's more like 90% full. Let's be real. I can totally imagine that there's Pavos fans in the home end, for sure. Pavos fans who couldn't get part of the allocation for their team have most definitely flown over to London, get a selfie on Regent Street, and then go back to Greece. And if you were keen to do that and you couldn't get a ticket, maybe you just go on the Took our stadium, because no one stopped them from buying all those tickets. So we'll see what happens here. Right back, Hato on the left, really quite far forward, like a wing back, really. He's sort of hugging the touchline, but he's behind the front line. He's behind Enzo, he's behind Delap. So it is, I suppose, interesting to think what Rosenior or I think I prefer to call him Liam, because I don't know how to pronounce the last name, so let's just call him Liam. What Liam's favourite way to use the wing-backs/wingers is. Because Maresca himself, that's a nice ball. Garnacho, I think it was Caicedo who tried to put him in. Maresca said himself he doesn't like overlapping fullbacks. He literally was like, ugh. Like, he looked like it gave him the ick. You know, he's like, that's disgusting. You're having a laugh. And I actually quite like an overlapping fullback. I think some of the best goals we've scored in our history were with overlapping fullbacks who just whip the ball in or take a man on and get it to the byline and then pull it back short. That's a foul. And Yep, obviously still 0-0, 3.5 minutes in. See the Pavos end, so they do have, you know, some fans there. I would imagine they're all over the stadium, dotted around. Corner here. We've had some pretty good return on set plays this season, so hopefully we can do something with this. It's not a corner, but it feels like a corner. It's a foul like 10 yards away from the corner flag. It's actually even a better place to whip a ball in from than the corner. So it's whipped in, front post, terrible by Reece James. He's completely got that wrong. Miscontrols it and ball goes out on the halfway line. Dumb and dumber in that moment. Neto and, what was his name? For them to kick the ball around a little bit. The right back sends it forward. We've got to deal with this. Striker manages to bring it down, but it is cleared. Having Fofana in there is a breath of fresh air, man, to be honest, because, oh my God. Trying to play out the back here. Badiashile passes it to Fofana, way too hard. If you're a Pavos manager and a Pavos fan, or you're making the game plan for today, you've got to tell your team to press ours when we're trying to play out the back, because we are super shaky when we play out the back. Fofana being there is obviously great, makes a big difference, but still, that was not lighting the heather on fire, to put it that way. Badiashile gets it. I feel always shaky when he's in the team. Don't quite think he cuts it. So, 6.5 minutes in. We've had basically all of the ball so far. A couple of little sloppy errors. But if anything, relatively comfortable so far. Haven't seen anything from Pavos yet. Wow, that's another way misplaced ball. Reece James this time. A couple of times he's been, how'd you call it? I don't know, like a little bit presumptuous that his pass was going to get there. Welcome to the stream, Trish. How's it going? Hi, Sandy. Hope for a nice 5-0 win tonight. That would be nice. Exactly. I was just saying this should be a walk in the park, and anything less would be a disappointment, to be honest. So let's Conference League vibes it up, and hopefully this will be a catalyst to some good form. This is now tripping. Cool. They're all doing the same thing. Okay. So Pavos here trying to play out the back. Lovely one interplay there, Delap and Neto. Neto takes a shot. It's blocked. Oh dear. There's a counter chance here for Pavos. It literally means turkeys, plural, to me somehow. Well, they've done quite well to work it out of danger here, Pavos, but they've lost the ball. And they've won it back. That is how I would describe them. I need to keep an eye on the chat today, because you never know what might happen. The other day, spontaneously decided to do a live stream for the NFL game, Texans versus Patriots in the postseason division, AFC division, and just going about my stream, minding my own business. Actually, at that point, nobody was watching, and all of a sudden, 700 people just rocked up, and they'd been obviously like looked him up, and I watched the video, and he sends his viewers to go and raid a smaller creator's channel. Like that's his thing at halftime, and he's like, go and tell them something positive. So everyone was just coming in and going, you know, keep going, you know, this is great, da da da. I didn't know, because I don't normally, I didn't have the chat open for those couple of minutes. I was watching the end of AFCON, and when I went and looked at the video again 5 minutes later, I saw that there was all these comments, and suddenly the video has 157 likes. I have like 30 new subscribers. I was like, what is going on? And there was still a few people there. They were kind of still there, and I was like, oh my God, you know, I acknowledged them and stuff, and it was so much fun. But yeah, like it's just me. The video is just me slowly realizing what's actually going on. It was bonkers. It was bonkers. Here's Pedro Neto. Oh, nice shot for that. And also the Grossi Posse is an absolutely awesome community. They were like such cool people as well. It just blew me away. I was like, whoa, this is crazy. So, goal kick here. Pavos. Can't call yourself Pavos and not expect to be called turkeys by a Spanish speaker. Come on. How about this? If we score against them, then we'll start calling them turkeys. We can even change the scoreboard. So they're super loud, the away fans. They're actually making all the atmosphere currently. I think until we score at least one, there's going to be not a lot of singing from the home end. Let's be real, a lot of people in the stadium tonight won't know the songs. Reece James spreads it out wide to Pedro Neto. Lovely one. Neto's been lively today when he hasn't given the ball. Going out, can chase this. Oh, terrible decision from the Pavos defender there. Being chased down by Enzo, and he tries to take a hat's doing some mad gymnastics. Whoopa. Fofana all the way to Jorgensen. Honestly, it really does make such a difference when Fofana plays. I say it every single time, but when I see him on the lineup, you just know that the people around him are going to play better. They trust his presence, his feet, more than they do when he's not there. He's very important to our team, especially without Levi Colwill back problem, which is crazy. We've got Sarr, who played and won the African Cup of Nations final the other day. He was the best defender on the pitch. I watched the last few minutes of normal time and extra time. He was solid, massive, strong. But now let's buy a new player for what is it, £60 million. So there's money there, but it's just for the wrong things. Crossed in. Goal kick, sorry. The money's there, but they have to be 20 and have loads of potential and no proven evidence that it's going to work. Then there's money. That's the thing. Or they have to be like a market opportunity, like a free transfer, i.e. toss in, or a cheaper than expected, like 30 million for Delap. You know, once in a while you get a Cole Palmer, don't get me wrong, an Estevao, I'm into that. But as a sustainable model from top to bottom, it just isn't. Lovely turn from Enzo. Reece James has a chance. Oh, and it's saved. That was beautiful play. That woke up the crowd. Enzo with some beautiful dribbling. I guess it's not always something you would associate with him. He's like a quick, aggressive dribble, taking on two players. Lovely little Cruyff turn, and then he passes it off to Reece James, who takes a shot from distance, and it's saved away. So here come Pavos. Here come Pavos. 33% possession for them. Is Pavos like a paradise? Is it like a beautiful part of Greece? I have no idea. I've never been. I don't think have I ever even been to Greece? I think I went to. Yeah, when I was like 17 or 18, I think I went to Greece. But yeah, is Pavos an island? Is it a metropolitan town? I have no idea. Here's Garnacho, lovely take on. He's in the box. He crosses it in with his outside of the boot. Goes all the way through to Gusto. And now it's Neto. Fernandez has apparently climbed over the defender and fouled him. The refs called the foul. They're going to review it though. They're probably going to review it. From first impression, it looks like he doesn't even jump that much. He's kind of just up against him and heads it in. So I don't know. But is that enough? Is that really enough to disallow a goal? Let's have a look. Oh, he's barely touched him, man. Come on. They're not. Or maybe they did and nothing doing. That's weak, man. That was a weak call. I thought that was... I mean, even trying to speak objectively, not as a fan, he barely touches him. He barely touches him. There's a movement like this, but he's made like almost no contact. So that's a shame. That would have been a nice goal, especially given the crescendo of energy in the team and the fans over the last 15 minutes. But it wasn't to be. So it's 18 minutes in. Reece James with the ball. Goes out wide to Pedro Neto, who cuts inside. Back to Reece James. Pavos camped inside their box. If they're going to get anything, it's from a counter or a free kick or something. That's the way this game is shaping up. Neto, Reece James, just playing it around outside their box. Throw in, deep in their half. Want to come up? Coming up? It's being a flirt, playing hard to get. Garnacho does really well there, and he gives it away. Ah, hello. You can't sit there. Well, I guess you can. But what if I lean back? We'll have a squashed cat. I'm not even sure if he's in the frame. Yeah, just. Frankie Lampard, Felipe with the foul. Oh, okay. You seeing this? Hello. Suddenly, someone wants to take over. This guy's... Free kick to Chelsea. Reece James takes it short. Out, out, out. Gusto. Just keeping the ball here. 21 minutes in. Waiting for that opening. Pass, pass, pass. It's in our defense at the moment. These guys are in like a mid to low block. Neto inside to Caicedo, who passes it to Gusto. He's a bit of space here, so he whips one in. And in theory, Delap. Do you know what I mean? We should have like an imposing, big, strong number 9 threat if Delap is on his game. That's his attributes. Handball? No. No handball. Not given. Big appeal from the players and the fans. Gusto, is he going to cross it again? He's definitely looking for Liam Delap in the middle. Crossfield ball from Enzo all the way out to Neto. What a touch that was. Beautiful touch. Gets it onto his left, crosses in, headed away. We're doing a lot of crossing right now and not a lot of heading, so I'm not quite sure it's the best game plan, but that seems to be what we're doing. We're a quarter of the way in, 0-0. Garnacho gives it away, but he somehow gets it back. Looking for a foul there, it's not given. Pavos have the ball, but can they get it out? Looks like maybe. Their keeper's got it. Pavos player left a little bit into Pedro Neto there. Just having a look now, came off his head for sure. Came off his head at least first. Pavos are playing it out the back. Centre back gets it up into midfield. They're going all the way back to the keeper. This is surely press territory for us. Come on. Can't let these people come to our ground and beat us at our own game. Gusto gets it back to Jorgensen, who very casually do something with it, and it was passed back. He super nonchalantly took that on his chest. That's a lovely little moment for Jorgensen. A career that hasn't had very many of those yet for Chelsea. Good for him. Good for him there. So we're back to the usual script. It's us passing the ball around in the Pavos half. Fofana. It's like Neto and Gusto are basically taking it in turns to cross from the right. That is pretty much the game plan so far. Lovely ball. It's Enzo who can't quite get there. So Pavos with a throw in. It's a really nice cross with his weak foot. No one quite exactly there. Ref's kind of just 300 passes already and 90% pass completion. So we really are doing everything right. Just haven't had too many clear-cut opportunities. Actually, have we had a single clear-cut, very good shot on target? The one from Reece James. I think maybe that's it. One very, very good chance so far. 25 minutes in. Doing all the right things though. You would hope that this would back to Reece James. Fofana. Neto again. Are we going to get another cross from the right? We are. It's crossed in, headed away for a corner this time. So at least this one has led to a corner. Finally. Can't be bothered with this one getting nervy. We need these 3 points. In terms of the qualification and so on, it's these 3 points, and then we ideally need a win away at Napoli, which is Antonio Conte's Napoli. It's not an easy place to go and get a win, but we kind of need that, and we kind of need this. We don't kind of need this, we definitely need this. I think there's only 1 or 2 scenarios where if we draw and win that we can still go through. But really, realistically, we need both wins. So let's just go out there for both wins. Crashing into the box here. Ref is not having any of the argy-bargy. He says stop. Blows his whistle again, and here comes the corner. Everyone's slowly swarming into the box. It's on. Enzo. Caicedo. Wow, the Pavos player's gone down injured. Enzo takes a shot anyway, and the Pavos players are really not liking that. Oh, he's barely, again, he's just, the guy's gone down like a sack of potatoes and made an absolute meal of it. Rolling around, crazy. 29 minutes in. At what point does it start to get nervy? At what minute, if we still haven't scored and it's 0-0, do we start to think, quite a lot of our main dudes on the bench, but this team should have no problem putting away Pavos. Comfortably, handsomely. The stats have said what they need to say in this first half an hour. Surely it's coming. Their keeper is playing out now. Are they going to lose it? They are. Pedro Neto wins it back in the box. Pulls it back to Gusto. Badiashile, Fofana. Of course, we're going down the right. The strategy is to go down the right so far. I don't know what they've seen in training, but that's pretty much the only way that they're going. Garnacho's getting low-key ignored on the left wing. From deep this time, trying to do a 1-2 with Gusto, can't quite. Pavos get the ball again, but they're being pressed hardcore every time they get the ball. Oh, nice football from them. Really nice idea to spread the play, and they've done well here, Pavos. Can we get that ball? Eventually foul, and it's play on, but here come Pavos. This is where it was going to happen for them, if it's going to happen. Cross, deflected. Oh my God, it's hit the post. Oh my God, it's hit the post. Pavos have hit the post. They should have scored. Oh my giddy aunt. Offside called. Handball, they're saying. Handball. Uh-oh. Oh, it hits James on the arm, but his arm is like this, and it hits him here. If this is given, you're having a... Okay, it hits him here, while his hand's like that. If this is given, you're having a Scooby. Don't do this to us. Don't do this to us. Not okay. Are they checking it? I think they are. Okay, we're... Whoa, camera's just gone out of focus. There we go. It's better. So yeah, it was all us for 31 minutes. And then, like, I watched it in real time. That was some seriously slick... Yeah, that's a yellow card. That's the funniest yellow card I think I've ever seen. That's honestly hilarious. Whistle, because it's hit him and it's, you know, it stops play. I think it's a drop ball. And then the Pavos guy just comes and wellies it. The whistle's gone and he just hoofs it all the way down the pitch. It's like shades of Peter Kay Avett advert. Like, that was ridiculous. What a silly yellow card, man. If it was on your bingo card, that there would be a silly... So anyway, it looks like nothing's going to happen with that penalty. 33 minutes in, and it's back to get the passes going, and we've got to be very careful until we have a cushion here on that counter-attack. This is going to be another corner, 34 minutes in now. Tension is rising. at Stamford Bridge and on the show here. Deflected for a corner. Haven't really seen much of Delap yet. Garnacho's getting none of the ball on the left wing. It's all Pedro Neto and Gusto down corner. A chance to swarm the box here. Everyone's going in for it. Crossed in. Front post headed away again. Badiashile gets it back across goal. Takes the touch. Flicked in. Oh my God, it's almost in. From Badiashile. Really good football, man. Really good football. Lovely little takedown from Caicedo. He does really well to get a shot off. It's blocked. Garnacho makes the right decision and he goes to the byline. He doesn't cross first time. It buys him some time. It's a good touch. Then he can flick it into the danger area. Badiashile is there. Is it a header? Really good bit of football. And a couple of good chances on the end of it. So that's 6 chances now in 35 minutes. No goals. No goals. Caicedo spreads it out to Gusto again. It's all coming down this right-hand side every single time. There's definitely something there. They think there's a mismatch or something. Here's Delap. Chance to turn. Shoots. Block. Corner on the near side. So Pedro Neto's going to take it with his left foot. Headed away. And it's a throw-in on the far side. Ball inside to Reece James. Felipe. Little brothered him a little bit there. Garnacho, he kind of put his arm around him, like, not today, lad. Not so easy. Maybe the 90s badge. It is quite cool that they revived that for the kits and the training kits this season. Bana throws it in. 37.5 minutes on the clock. It's been all Chelsea apart from that one attack that Pavos had where they hit the bar. Could you imagine going in 1-0 down at half-time with the 1-2? That's a foul. Enzo just gets stood on by Lucassen. So it's a free kick in a very dangerous position. Reece James, Enzo, Pedro Neto, all over it. You would imagine this is 100% going to be Reece. It's perfect for him. Just offset to the left, looking at the goal. Probably about 25 yards out. And also put a lot of power on it. So here we go. Reece James looking very determined. Pedro Neto is pretending that he's going to take it. Reece James into the wall. Relatively, is it harsh to say, relatively disappointing half from Reece James. Given the ball away a few times, hasn't really, done too much. Standard for him is just so high that if he's not scoring and affecting the game in every single way, we're like, what the hell's going on, Reece? Pavos trying to get out here. They kick it down the line, obviously to no one, and we can reset all the way from the halfway line, 39.5 minutes in. Jurgensen's had probably 2 or 3 things to do in this first half, and he's done them well. So a lot of very quick passing, 1-2s. But so far, Pavos have been, I guess you have to, difficult to break down. Delap will have a bit of space here. That's a foul, no? Reece James not given. Pedro Neto gets it out wide here on the right again. Crosses in again. It's a decent cross, but Delap and... It was like touch, 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 touch. And by the time he crossed it in, they'd already stopped their run and they were going back. Garnacho's furious. So here come Pavos again, slow ball playing out the back for them. Here's Enzo. Oh, blocked. Is that not? God, the ball broke kindly to Caicedo. Took it on the half volley, or it might have even been a volley, and he forced another good save from this keeper. Is their keeper man of the match? Gusto, lovely 1-2. Crosses in, back post, Garnacho. Oh my God. Garnacho's done a cross that's almost gone out for a corner for them. It was that bad. Here comes Neto, again down the right wing. He finds Caicedo on the right wing this time, and he crosses it in. It's like Neto and Gusto can't put enough good crosses in on the right. Caicedo's like, I'll go down the right and put the crosses in myself. Badia Shield making a tackle here, although here come Pavos. Here come Pavos, and they've given the ball away. Lively end to this first half, still no goal. This is annoyingly frustrating because we've played well. Oof, Caicedo gives the ball away here for a throw-in, and he gets himself clattered into the advertising board. That was it, one touch, bang, shot from Caicedo on the half volley, and it's a good height for the keeper, but he does well. I don't know what you'd even say to shake this up a bit. Perhaps give Garnacho more of the ball. Let's see what the left wing looks like. Because I can't think of one time that Garnacho has crossed from the left. Or really even done a take on. Since the one very, very early in the game, I don't think he's done anything. He hasn't had the ball. They're just not getting the ball out left. It was a lovely touch from Felipe if it wasn't a handball. Garnacho does really well on a recovery run. So 44 minutes, guys. Can we get a cheeky goal at the end of this half just to cap it all off? Here's Garnacho. What I mean, let's try the left side once in a while. The Pavos man is not happy about it. It's so contentious. It's 50-50. It's given us a corner though. We'll take it. Hato and Reece James are standing over the ball at the corner flag. Everyone's flooding in again. Crossed in. Awkward at the front post, and it's a goal kick. 2 minutes extra time. I can't do with us dropping points at home to Pavos. I'm putting that out right now. This cannot be a game that we drop points in. You cannot drop points at home to Pavos. This is, as encouraging as the gameplay has been and the shots we've had were good and we've kept the ball, and but we should be winning this game by now. We should be in the lead by now. I don't know what Liam Rosenior's hairdryer treatment equivalent is. Maybe it's a bit of reflexology and a matcha chai in the shower. I don't know. But whatever it is, he needs to figure it out and get these guys scoring. Unless something can happen in this first half, it's 0-0 going into the last minute of the first half. Here's Garnacho. Oh dear. Is this a banana skin that we weren't even expecting? Gusto back to Fofana. I mean, we're not even putting the ball in. 30 seconds to go. Ref could just blow his whistle. That's a nice ball to Delap. Lovely chance. Save again. This goalkeeper is on fire. It was Hato this time. Goalkeeper is having just the performance of his life. Sign him up. What's his name? Is he 20 and unproven? Because honestly, we will buy him. It's going to be half time. It's half time. It's 0-0 at half time. Passage of play. It's a pretty high shot, and it just, the keeper makes himself big. It hits him in the face. It's 0-0 at half time. It is 0-0 at half time, people. The players look somewhat disheveled coming off the pitch. They've got like heads down. They're all walking off together, just a bit sort of shell-shocked. Not good vibes there. Not good vibes. If you want to talk about aura, no aura, negative aura, as the kids are saying these days. Negative aura from the team there. But anyway, it's 0-0 at half time. We'll be back in a few minutes' time for the second half. See you guys very shortly. Let us know what you thought of the first half in the comments. See you in a sec. So people, Estevao's coming on. Is he going to be our savior today? Oh my god, what? Robert Sanchez is coming on? What? What is the story there? Jurgensen replaced at half time. That must be an injury. Surely. That's a very strange one. Robert Sanchez has come on. And obviously, Estevao, who's he come on for? Trish says, not too much to say about that half. I feel the same as you. Several goals to nil would be disappointing, and looks like we're kind of already disappointed. So let's hope that they can just. I mean, surely not. Sanchez has been put on the pitch. Is that a tactical thing because he's better at distributing the ball into the deep areas? Those long passes? I don't know what it is, but either Rosenior is a complete genius, or that's a cuckoo bananas sub, or maybe he's injured or something's happened in the break. So, Pavos have a chance to play out of the back here. He can. That's really good recovery from both him and I think it was Enzo at the back making up numbers. Just a slip from him and it's given away. He kind of he clears it, but he just whacks it against the Pavos guy. It ricochets back off him, and suddenly he's got a job to do to get back, and he does. Fofana digging his own grave and then resurrecting himself out of it. So we'll give him that. We'll give him that. One for the cameras, perhaps. One for the cameras. Here's Estevao, first chance, and he's completely gone round the player there. He's whacked it out wide. Garnacho, who has taken it down. But Felipe, who's kind of had his number in the first half, has won it. And now they're playing, again, some pretty nice football to get into this space here on the right-hand side. They've shown that they're no mugs when they can actually string 5, 6, 7 passes together. They're pretty good. They're surprisingly good with those quick passes. Won the ball back though here, and then we've given it away again. Oh man, 3 minutes in. Just realised we don't have the bloody clock. Is it worth? How could we do this? 6. Is there a way? I suppose I could press stop and then wait for it to hit 6 minutes into the second half, which is only 2 minutes away from now. And then if I press it at that time, 25 seconds, we should have a synchronized clock again. Or at least, I think we should. Terrible cross there from Pavos, and they've given it away. Oh God, this is a nightmare. All right, no clock. Clock is gone. See you later, clock. What a clock up. Hato passes inside to Enzo. Enzo out wide to Fofana. So it's Neto then who came off, right? Oh no, that is Neto. Who came off? Neto, Delap, Garnacho, Hato. It's Reece James. Reece James has come off. Fofana's playing right back. Badiashile. Is he? No, Gusto's playing right back, obviously, yeah. Gusto's right back. Badiashile and Fofana, centre back. No, wait. I'm so confused. So Reece James has come off, and it's Caicedo, Enzo in the pivot now, I guess. Estevao on the right. Or maybe Estevao's in the 10. Enzo goes back to the 6. I don't know. 50 minutes in. Hato has the ball. Let's just score a goal, shall we? Let's not overthink the system and the lineup. We're playing Pavos, for goodness sake. The plural of turkeys are 0-0 with us right now. 65% ball possession. Here's Estevao. If ever we needed some Estevao magic. Corner? Yes. Man of the match so far, the keeper in the first half, probably. And he's not done himself any favours there. He could have easily prevented that, but he kind of fluffed it, and he's given a corner away. Chance to whip it in. Pedro Neto. Headed on by Pavos, but cleared away. Caicedo's chasing back here. Needs to get there. I mean, just terrible. Terrible from them. Ha 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 is right. Ha 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 ha. How's your name going to be ha ha and you're 0-0 at Stamford Bridge? Oh dear. Gusto up forward to Delap. Again, very chilled performance from him. Oh, it's beautiful flicked. Beautifully flicked forward. And Estevao comes in on the volley. Forces yet another save. How many saves has this guy made? Lovely ball from Enzo. Great run from Estevao. Does so well to get that on target. On his right foot as well. On the volley, over his shoulder. Crazy. Crossed in by Neto. Headed away. Pavos in their corner. They can kind of get out sometimes. But yeah, we've got the ball back this time. Neto does really well. Estevao's on the left-hand side this time. Just all over them. That's a foul, no? On Garnacho? Nice play. Throw in here on the near side. Caicedo out wide to Badiashile. Arsenal Man U this weekend. Big game. Crossed in. Garnacho. Oh. Badiashile does well to get the ball back to Sanchez. Still don't understand the Sanchez sub. It's a very strange one. As long as we win, I don't hate it. Here we go. Estevao and Neto trying to make something happen from the right wing here. Fofana's got the ball now. Caicedo just working our way across the pitch to the left-hand side. It's Hato. Garnacho. crossed. Oh, blocked. Corner. 54 minutes in. Corner again. Please score. Handball. Taken down and then cleared away, but everyone is calling for handball. Hato. We go again. Enzo crossed in. Barrier shield. 1-2. Oh, that's a foul. Yep. And a booking. Come on, man. Yep. Yellow card. Yellow card. Senna, who played for Watford for a long time. Sema, sorry. It's a nice 1-2. Estevao and Neto, and he just grabs him. Just grabs him up here. Ooh, that does hit his arm. His hands are here like this, and it hit his arm, then his head. I've seen way less given as a penalty. 55-55 on the clock. Neto. Oh, it goes through everyone, and it's going to be another corner. Goes the more frustrated. Keeper goes out, gets absolutely nothing of it, and it's lucky to be deflected away by the defender. Enzo taking a corner here. Everyone's flooding into the box. It's Enzo, punched away. Gusto on the volley, into the ground. Garnacho needs to make a tackle here. He does well to slow him down at least, and they get the ball back. Him and Gusto, lovely 2-on-1 there. Ball out wide to Neto. Come on now. Neto Estevao on the wing. Come on, cross it. Ball in. Ah, keeper can gather. It's Garnacho with the header. Are we going to score? This is like crunch time, man. Keeping our Champions League hopes alive or having them completely shattered. That's what this next 30 minutes is all about, honestly. Delap trying to make a nuisance of himself. Not enough from him today. Not enough from him today. Not really giving us very much. We've had about 10 crosses into the box. I don't think he's won a single header. Either he's not getting in the right place or they're not passing it to him. I don't know what it is, but it's not working. Hopefully it can change. Slow ball again here. Fofana from the right-hand side. Pedro Neto. Fofana. Gusto. Just slowly passing it around here, trying to find that kill shot. Estevao crosses it in, headed away. Caicedo. Enzo. Garnacho. Nice run. Enzo gets it. They're committing a lot of men to the press, so surely there's some space opening up here. And we go wide here again. Fofana. Just addicted to the right-hand side again. Here's Gusto. Estevao. Neto. Chance to shoot. Yes. Oh, forces yet another save from the keeper. This time it was right down his throat, but he kind of went to the deck and saved it. I think maybe even with his knees. But it's a shot on target from outside the box from Pedro Neto. Maybe that's what we need. We've got half an hour. Maybe we should just take a few shots from distance. Like, let's try and ping one in. We've shown that these guys can score from distance. Let's try and score a banger. Lovely play here. Garnacho can get the ball back in the box. Is he fouled? Yes. That guy's been all over him all match, man. Felipe. Half an hour to go. Enzo took a shot. It was slightly deflected, and he saves it with his arm. He goes down really... That's not an easy save. He goes down really quickly, and there's a deflection. He manages to get a stiff arm to it. Man, this guy is by far the man of the match. The Pavos goalkeeper has played an absolute blinder. Enzo Fernandez and Pedro Neto standing over this free kick just outside the box, on the side of the box, here near side to us. You'd imagine it's an Enzo in-swinger. Into an awkward place, blocked away for a corner. It's Felipe again. Oh. Enzo. Short ball from the corner. Trying to make something sexy happen. Crossed in, blocked. They can clear it now. And it's coming straight back. 29 minutes to go. Oh, Garnacho mistouches it. Oh. Nice. Caicedo wins it back. Lovely ball. Estevao blocked. Oh my God, he took too long. You've got to shoot that, man. He was taking luxury touches in the box. He took like 2-3 touches that were just not necessary. He's definitely onside. 1, 2 extra touches there, man. Lovely little flick with the back heel from Badiashile. 1, 2, 3. He took an extra touch there. He didn't need to take that second touch. Crossed in. Headed away again for another corner. This is outrageous. Oh my gosh. This is super frustrating, man. Come on. 12 corners we've had. 12. Probably like 70, 80% possession. Keeper punches. 28 minutes to go. 27 minutes to go. There's a stop here. Something's happened. Defender's on the deck. Now he's standing up. What was that for? Oh, come on, man. Fofana had a little bit of his shirt, but get over it. Drop ball here, and it's us again. 27 minutes to save this Champions League season. Gusto picks it up, trying to play a 1-2 with Estevao, and it's been given away by Pedro Neto. You just know that there's going to be another wave and another wave and another wave, but can they make it count? I'm not so sure. I hope so. It's the lowest of lowest of lowest blocks. Garnacho trying to make something happen, and he does. 1-2. Estevao and Gusto. Estevao has the ball in the box, gets it to the byline, and it's a goal kick. 26 to go. Couple of subs coming on for these guys. No David Luiz. I'm surprised they didn't let him have a little minute. Anderson is coming off, and he's very... That is a hairdo. So Kina and Di Mata have come on. I'm surprised we haven't made any other subs. I'm surprised we haven't tried maybe a bit of Joao Pedro. I'm surprised, yeah, 65 minutes in, we're still 0-0. I'm surprised they haven't tried one other sub. "25 minutes to go, man." Pavos have the ball. It is 0-0. It's, for them, it's an illustrious, history-defining point if they can keep it. For us, it's, oh my God, here they come. Almost orchestrators of our own downfall there. Could you imagine if they scored? Could you imagine how toxic it will get in that stadium and in this fan base if Pavos... Oh my God, I don't even want to say it. Here we come. Got the ball back. Fofana charging forward. He means it now. Garnacho is left for him, and it's blocked. It's blocked. It's a fantastic block. He probably dilly-dallied too long, Garnacho. It's another corner. Oh. That was Fofana just saying, look, do you know what? It's time. Delap puts in Garnacho. Maybe he should have put in Estevao. The players were all pointing at Estevao. 23.5 minutes to go. Are we going to do it? Are we going to score? I don't know. That's woken up the crowd, though. We don't see that enough from him. Fofana just charging forward there. Enzo's got the ball. It's kind of luckily trickled through to him. Garnacho, Enzo, Hato. Come on, boys. Make something happen. Caicedo, shot from distance, forces a save. Estevao's got it in the box. Oh my God. Gusto. He's been bundled over there in the middle. Someone. Enzo's down. Bundled over before the cross came in. He's holding his face. Are they going to check something here? I don't know. Let's have a look. Oh, it's such a light thing. He's just had someone, the end of someone's hand brush his nose. Caicedo just saying, hold my beer, and absolutely, or hold my arepa, should I say, and whacked one in. Similar to the goal he scored against Liverpool, like that kind of distance, couple of little moments, and then just bang, forces another save. Here comes Gittins, and here comes Pedro. 22 minutes left. Are we going to do this? Are we going to do this? This is an embarrassing situation as it stands. This is so not good. Delap's probably going to come off, isn't he? For Joao Pedro? I don't know. Gittins maybe on for Garnacho? Nice ball. Oh, heavy touch from Neto this time. Just because of that touch, get off, mate, honestly. "21 minutes. Liam Delap closing down here. He does well to win the ball. That's good play, that is. Two changes are happening now, and it is Liam Delap. That's his last action of the game. Probably his best action of the game. Just winning that throw-in. 69.5. He should have scored a goal today, Garnacho. He's had 3 or 4 shots. 1 or 2 really good saves. 1 or 2 should have done better. And I see Cucurella as well. Cucurella for Hato. So it's Joao Pedro, Gittins and Cucurella all on. 20 minutes to save our European season. Two attempts by Pavos, 1 on target. 19 attempts we've had and 6 on target. The 6 on target is key. That means we've had 13 shots off goal. I mean, that's not good enough. Here's Gittins, first take on, does well. Enzo. Hopefully these subs can make the difference, man. Gusto, nice ball. Is that a foul? Not given. Estevao picks it up. He just needs to do something, man. Some magic, come on. Gittins. Cucurella. Back and forth here. Badiashile gets the ball out wide. Acres of space here. Neto crosses in, headed away. Estevao picks it up at the corner flag. The ball is live. It's blocked this time. He did well, the defender. Estevao's holding his face. Get up, mate. Get on with it. Just get on with it, honestly. Don't get treatment. We don't have the time. There's 18 and a half minutes. Gittins. Nice 1-2 with Cucurella. Gets it back to Enzo, who's got time and space here. We can try and make something happen. I did not expect this to be this kind of a game. This is alarming, to say the least. Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea. Enzo, 1-2, Neto. They're just hoofing it forward at this point. Pavos. Fofana fouled. Cucurella, Caicedo. I mean, think about the names that have been on this pitch. Caicedo played, Reece James played, Fofana, Enzo. There's no excuses for not winning this. Gittins gives it away. And then he does a horrific tackle. That's a yellow, but oh my God, that was halfway up the leg. That could be a red. Why is he appealing that? That was horrific. Oh, that could be a red. They might check that. That is really bad from Gittins when we need level head, clear head. Stick to your task. Oof, he's just raked down the side of the guy's leg. That's nasty, man. Gittins giving the ball away and then giving away a silly foul and a yellow. So 16 and a half minutes in. We've got it all to do. How on earth is this game this stressful? This seems so disproportionate. Quarter of an hour to go. Desperately, desperately need a goal. I will celebrate this goal shamelessly. I don't care if it's Pavos. If we score a winner, I'm going limbs, okay? I'm going to put that out there now. If we score, we are going to celebrate like crazy. I know we should be 5-0 up, but come on. Enzo's in the box. He's just clouded out. And he's done well to win a throw as well. The Pavos defender, right in front of their away fans. It's a famous night for them so far. Madness. Gusto picks it up. Back to Sanchez. 15 actual minutes to go. Ein Viertelstunde 15 minutos, not a lot of time. Cucurella. It feels like we're getting nervier and nervier. That's a nice touch. Badiashile has probably had, touch wood, the best game I've seen him have in a long time. Assertive in defense, really nice touches going forward. Beautiful football here. Esteval's in the box. Foul him, please. Crossed, goal kick. Felipe, who probably is Brazilian, making that assumption. The atmosphere is tense at Stamford Bridge. You can feel it. Their keeper kicks it out. Caicedo picks it up. Let's go. Let's start. Come on. Neto. Gusto. Whips it in. Headed away. Corner. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Neto to whip it in. Headed on. Yes! Come on! Caicedo saves the day with a header on the back post. I can't believe it. Come on! Come on! It was one of those nights, man. This was one of those nights where we were never going to score. This was one of those nights. And we gave the warning. We are celebrating this because it is huge for the season. Doesn't change anything that's happening off the pitch. Doesn't change the fact that it took 77 minutes to achieve. But we have scored a goal tonight in the Champions League against Pavos. It's crossed in by Neto. Headed on, and it's Caicedo coming in, box crashing. There's a slight tussle between Badiashile and the defender goes down. I hope they're not going to say that that's a foul. And it's Caicedo who beautifully times his run off the defender's header, and he just stretches his body and gets his head to it, knocks it in. That is class from Caicedo. I really, really hope they're not going to take the Michael with this slight push from Badiashile. Liam Rosenior punches the air twice in exultation. And it's been given. 78.5 minutes on the clock. We are 1-0 up against Pavos. Come on. Bloody hell. Now it does feel shameless, now that we've scored. Is it fair to call them turkeys now? Pavos? Chelsea 1, Turkeys 0. Oh, yes, Trish, goal. Happy now. We can change the scoreboard. We can make it official. And it is 1-0. Let's just keep the ball for the next 10 minutes. Keep knocking on the door like we have been. Don't give these guys an inch, because they're not bad. When they've passed it around, they've given us problems. There's 2 or 3 times they've done it. They've given us problems. So let's not have any funny business now in the last 10 minutes. Need to just see this game out. Please tell me we're going to see this game out, honestly. Oh my God. Headed away from a cross by Badiashile, and it's a corner to Pavos. And they had a half a chance. They literally had a half a chance. Just a knockdown, crossed in. It's a great ball. If their striker was... Oh my God. If he was a couple of inches further forward, he would have had a head on goal there. It was actually Badiashile who gets rid of it. So it's a corner. It's a corner to Pavos. Santos needs to come collect this. Oh, okay. Oh my God. It was one of those, oh my God, in its movement. No one really read it, and it almost came as like half a chance, but it wasn't in the end. It wasn't. 67% ball possession, 93% pass accuracy, just under 600 passes completed. I mean, the stats are great, but none of that is any use unless you put the ball in the back of the net. And it took us 77 minutes to do it. And it was from Caicedo, of all people. Delap, Estevao, Pedro, none of these guys stepped up. It was keeper gloves on him, and I bet you he'd keep a clean sheet. This guy is unbelievable. Moises Caicedo. So lucky. We're so lucky to have him. We're so lucky to have him. Worth every penny. You never hear people talking about his price tag. Ever. Everyone knows he's worth the money. You'd pay double that for a player like that, honestly. 82 minutes in. Badiashile. Eight minutes. Still passing the ball. Trying to get a second, really. That was sick. Do more of that, Jamie. Come on. Oh, man. Subs coming on. Yes, Trish. Babos. Spanish lessons tonight on the Sandy Jones Show. Baswamina and Langa coming on. Baswamina's number 9, so you would imagine he's obviously going to go up front. Unless he's doing a Steve Sidwell or a Khalid Boularuz and wearing the number 9, not being a striker. Enzo, oh no, it was Neto, sorry, did really well there. Beats 2, ball into Estevao, tackled. One 0. Anything but comfortable today, man. But we will take it. We will take it and we will move. Oh, Gittins picks up the ball from Badiashile, sends the defender for a kebab. Crosses in at the back post. Is that a penalty? Estevao trying to go up for the header. He's sort of shepherded off the ball and he lands on his back. Lovely play again from Gittins. Lovely play again from Badiashile. He does kind of shove him when he's in the air, you know. Is there enough in that it's a foul? Joao Pedro, Enzo keeping an eye on the young man, making sure he's all right. Caicedo, we're seeing the goal again here. It's tussling back and forth. No one is really getting a clear view of the ball. The defender goes up at the front post, heads it on, which is always dangerous. And it's Caicedo who just times it perfectly, sees that moment and just flies as if he's Fernandez. Don't know what this was for. can hear some muted "we don't care about Clear Lake" chants, but very, very quiet today from the fans, obviously, because of all the reasons we've just right off into the sunset, take the 3 points and move, because this has been anything but definitive. And we've got nap. Cucurella forward to Pedro. Out wide to Gittins, not quite enough there on it. Kicked forward by the goalkeeper. Cucurella can't win the header. Enzo's throw into Pavos. What have they got to lose? Just go for it if you're them. We're pressing them. It's good press. Are we going to win it back here? Maybe. Nope, not quite. 2.5 minutes to go, plus extra time. You imagine it'll be at least 2-3 minutes. From the left wing, here come Pavos, crossed in. Sanchez had to get there, and he did. He punches it away. Oh, and Fofana gives it away this time. It's Pavos again. This is a nervy ending. And the cross has just gone all the way through this time for a goal kick. My goodness me. This is like, I feel so bad for Sanchez that Rosenior got him playing with the feet against Arsenal. The thing that we all know, including him probably, that he's not very good at. But what he is good at is this, typically. Punching and gathering from and played the first half. So bizarre. Dragomir is coming off, and someone called Michael is coming on for Pavos. 1.5 minutes regulation time to go, plus whatever they decide to choke on at the end. Hopefully we just have the ball until final whistle. If you're a Pavos fan, you feel there's points on the table here. I don't know why their defender headed it on there in that corner situation. So dangerous. Basically, lapses in concentration that they had. And luckily, Caicedo read the play and scored the goal. Because if it wasn't for that, they would have earned a 100% deserved point. You've got to say it. Their goalkeeper was fantastic. And we've looked threatening, dangerous, tight defensively, but just not clinical. Not clinical. I think 6 shots on target, but 13 off was the stat. Way before points and run. Oh my God, we've given the ball away. Pavos are coming. Stop it. It's a chance for them to cause some havoc here. Luckily, they've given the ball away. Is that a foul? No. He's offside. Oh God, they've won the ball. They're in the box. Don't you dare. Saved by Sanchez. Stop it, man. Come on. Di Matta with some lovely footwork to get his shot away. And if that had been a more powerful shot, that could have given Sanchez a problem. Emptying out, 3 minutes to go, but all 4 stands are looking pretty sparse already. Drop head, a bit of play, just to give us a little bit of breathing room here. Don't fret, we'll get the win. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. It would be cool to see you on the next stream if you're around. We do most of the 2 minutes to go. Really hope we can get this win, man. Right in front of the few but loyal Pavos fans that have made the trip to London. Crossed in by Enzo, headed away. Badiashile with a lovely touch again. He's had, honestly, a pretty flawless game. I've got to say, Badiashile's been very good tonight. Normally I'm scared when I see him on the team sheet, but he's been solid in defense and attack. He's not put a foot wrong. And their goalkeeper has to take it, surely, even with the goal. Unbelievable saves he made in the first half. Keep the... One more minute. Passing the ball around. Sanchez has it. Oh, now the fans are all united on the F-off. Come on, that's a foul. No, none given against Joao Pedro. 30 seconds here. At this point, you do just give the foul away, no? And it's crowded out by to go. Everyone is looking at the ref. Stamford Bridge is a third emptier than it was. Look at the whistle. Yes. It's a huge relief. My goodness gracious me. 1-0. That was so much more stressful than it needed to be. Oh my God. Gosh. So the next game, Palace, on Sunday, 2 p.m. We will be here. We will also be here for Napoli. On the weekend, shout out to Trish, especially, loyal fan of the show. Really, really appreciate having you here. And Bandy joining Sandy tonight. Hopefully we'll see you at the next one too. 1-0. Anything